All right, so first off, it's important to understand that the rotator cuff is super common to have shoulder issues. I would go out on a limb and say about 80, maybe 85% of the shoulder issues that I see are rotator cuff issues. And especially if you are an athlete, especially if you're in combat sports, the constant throwing of punches and jarring and maybe lifting weights, all of the sheer force and the impact is really jarring and stressful for that set of muscles. It is a team of muscles where we have them around the shoulder, at the top, the back of the shoulder blade mostly, and then attached to the side. And they can be a little bit tricky to find because usually the area where you feel the pain is not where the pain is coming from. So what I would suggest you do is I'm going to walk you through sort of an assessment that we would normally do, but you can do it yourself. So step number one is finding out if there are any of the rotator cuff muscles that are overloaded, tense, irritated, which you probably already know that they are, but you need to know which ones. So we're going to take a lacrosse ball or a tennis ball, anything that is firm, to find those different areas. And what you're looking for is you're going to be looking for painful points, tender points. Some people call them trigger points or muscle knots or really effing painful points. You're going to try to find them. So let me show you a couple of techniques. Number one is going to be at the top part of the shoulder. It's called the supraspinatus, but you need to be able to push through the trapezius. So I like to use a wall, angle myself, put the ball on there, and then from there just kind of turn my shoulder into it as I go from the area close to the neck to the area close to the shoulders. Avoid the bony parts such as here, but everything meaty is fair game. And after you work on that area for about 1 to 2, maybe 3 minutes, retest the moves that normally hurt to see if there is some kind of connection there. All right, so step two, actually still part of step one, but muscle number two is the area on the back. So mostly these are the external rotators, teres major, the infraspinatus, and so on. They are a little bit tricky to find because they are in this triangular area right on the back of the shoulder blade. So to get the right sort of pressure, what I like to do is I stand against the wall, put the ball just below the armpit, a little bit further towards the lower back, but not really on the upper back. Sorry, I said lower back, I mean upper back. Stand against the wall diagonally and then use my hips to find the right angle to get that pressure right into the muscle. Now you might find that the actual side of the shoulder is painful when you press over there. This is not a bad sign, it's actually a good sign. So again, take about 1 to 3 minutes and then afterwards retest the different movements and see what you can find. The third group of muscle in this series is again around the shoulder blade, but this time we're trying to go for the inside border, so between the spine and the shoulder blade. We want to actually, if we can, we want to dig under the shoulder blade a little bit, and the easiest way to do it is to lay down on the floor, place the ball right on the edge of the shoulder blade, and then if you can, put your hand behind the back. So this allows you to kind of get the ball in an angle that allows it to dig under the shoulder blades. That's where you find some of the attachments of the internal rotators. So focus on that, don't be too shy, use your hips to kind of dig into it. Spend about 1 to 3 minutes, and then afterwards again retest your different movements. After you've gone through these main areas, you should have a pretty good idea of one, is it muscular or is it a muscular component? Because if you notice a big influence from just doing deep tissue work, probably mostly muscular. And second, which of the muscles is playing a big role on your current discomfort? Once you know that, then we can take it to the next step. Let me know how it goes.